I'm Anthony Romano, and this video is on how to never get acne from 5 supplements and from a couple other tips. So, if you watch my other videos, you know that I'm a big fan of keto dieting, okay, and fasting. And those are absolutely some of the biggest tips I can give you for having clear skin all the time. I mean, if you watch my other videos, you know that I don't typically have any pimples at all. I'm sure the long hair phase might affect that a little bit if I get some, hair product or something like that in my head. That can still happen. There's still lifestyle factors that can influence your skin clearness. However, this video is going to explain to you the top 5 supplements to ensure that you don't ever get any skin blemishes or flare-ups or anything like that. And I know a lot of people who get these problems and they're very easy to fix, like seriously. And there's a few key supplements that will really help you maintain that in the long run, barring extra lifestyle factors. So before I get into this, on the note that I am a big keto guy, I have a keto giveaway. Read the rules in the description. I'm giving away some ketone supplements on November 9th, 2020, and you have a very good chance of winning. So read the rules and figure that out. And also, like this video, because when you do, it allows other people to see my videos. Okay, the only drawback to you, which isn't even a drawback, is that some of my videos might pop up on your feed a little bit more. And if you don't want to watch one, don't watch it. But liking this video tremendously helps me out, and I encourage you to do it. Also, subscribe to me and follow my Instagram. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, the top 5 supplements for clear skin all the time. These are all going to be listed in the description from my affiliate link, so if you do decide you want to purchase them, that will support my page. But let's get into these, okay? So like I said, keto is the top tip that I will say is a foundational point here, because one of the benefits by happenstance of how keto works is that you cut out sugar. So before I get into the supplements, keto has you cutting out sugar. Sugar is a key player in the formation of acne. It's required for a lot of flare-ups. And by cutting out sugar, you're minimizing a lot of the resources to actually produce acne. Now, on top of that, just because keto cuts out a certain variety of foods, you're cutting out wheat, GMOs, gluten, certain lectins and anti-nutrients, things that you might already have a sensitivity to that may cause acne. So that is a huge point here as well, which is another reason why keto is very good for the skin. And I've talked about that in other videos, my keto skin video. Does that mean you're going to have amazing, perfect skin all the time? No, but it means that for the most part, your skin will be clear and you won't have acne problems. And if you watch my videos, you won't find me with that many flare-ups or anything unless I'm doing something explicitly opposite of that. So, top 5 supplements. Let's get into them. The first one is vitamin A retinol. So, the best way to take this is in a vitamin A DK supplement. Okay, so here's the thing. This is a fat-soluble vitamin. Vitamin A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble. They require fat to be digested, and you can only get them in basically high-quality animal foods. So my top recommendation for getting good sources of A, D, and K is grass-fed butter or ghee, which is why I have many videos on this. It's also from high-quality cod liver. Okay, things of those nature are great sources of this nutritionally. However, a vitamin A DK supplement is the best way to get vitamin A because you need certain ratios of fat-soluble vitamins. They work synergistically. But why is vitamin A important? Vitamin A, which by the way, some companies may brand vitamin A as beta-carotene. This is not true. Beta-carotene is a precursor to vitamin A. Real vitamin A is retinol. So, retinol is important for basically inhibiting the breakdown of collagen and building new collagen. And if you don't know what collagen is, it is basically the network of your skin. The building blocks of your skin also find tissues like nails, cartilage, things of that nature. And you might expect me to say collagen is one of the supplements. It kind of is, but I'm not including it on this list because most people know about it already. Vitamin A is critical, and a lot of people are deficient in vitamin A in addition to the fat-soluble vitamins themselves. So, getting a product like this is fantastic, and I don't have this liquid one in my description because it's not available on Amazon, but I do have some other alternatives, and I do have the website that this one can be purchased on as well. But it's simply not an Amazon link is my point, for as far as, you getting this specific one. So, vitamin A. On top of that, when people take Accutane for acne, it is literally a retinoid. It is in the same class of nutrients as vitamin A, and it is a very, very powerful one. And this is why it can cause a lot of problems. A lot of people as well who have taken Accutane may get problems in the liver, which I'll tie into in other supplements in this video, but the best way to get your fix of vitamin A is with a vitamin A supplement, okay? And the best way to do it is a fat-soluble vitamin combo sup. So that is key for the actual formation of collagen and in preventing the breakdown of collagen. One of the foundational blocks of skin in general. Now let's get into the next one, which is lysine. Okay, so lysine plays into the collagen network as well. L-lysine is something that's actually, used when people have blisters or even the cold sores that they get on their lips. And essentially, if you've ever had a cold sore or anything like that, this stuff will get rid of it very quickly, especially if you get an ointment of some sort to put on it. But lysine plays a role in actually building collagen. It's not actually one of the ingredients of collagen. That's going to be glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, those amino acids. But lysine plays a role in building collagen. And as far as liver toxicity that somebody might get from, who knows, maybe that's influencing your skin clearness, because skin clearness and liver health are correlated in some studies. But again, the scenario with Accutane and taxing the liver, lysine in some ways has been shown to inhibit certain enzymes that may be taxing to the liver. So some people might even take this when they're drinking alcohol and notice they don't have as much of a crash, which is a little funny side note. But at the end of the day, this stuff is key for the actual network of collagen being produced. And I have to tell you, it is fantastic. You can also get it in a essential amino acid supplement, but a lot of times taking these amino acids that are impactful on their own is slightly better, especially because you can get higher doses. So lysine is key. Now, N-acetylcysteine. This is another one that also ties into the sort of toxicity of the liver. N-acetylcysteine is also called NAC. That's what I call it, at least. This is another amino acid that is very powerful for detoxing the liver. And this is actually what people will be treated with in hospitals if they have Tylenol toxicity or acetaminophen toxicity. So essentially, if somebody's liver is like just slammed with, toxic compounds, N-acetylcysteine clears that out. It also is beneficial for clearing out the lungs. There's a lot of other benefits for N-acetylcysteine. It's a sulfuric amino acid. And again, because of these detoxing effects on the liver, it can also play out well into your skin. On top of that, if somebody is coming off of an Accutane sort of scenario, or any drug for that matter, N-acetylcysteine is going to be very powerful at detoxing the body. And as far as my usage of it, I actually use this for a variety of reasons. I use it because it helps build red blood cells. I use it because it's great as a pump booster in the gym. And it's also good for relaxing the central nervous system, which is something that lysine does as well. However, I find the effects a little bit more pronounced with N-acetylcysteine, NAC. So, again, another thing that's primarily derived from the liver detoxification benefits, in my opinion at least. But next one is going to be vitamin C. Now, I don't have my vitamin C product with me. It's currently in my fridge. I have a link to a good one in the description. Vitamin C is a very precarious supplement because there's multiple problems with the way vitamin C is marketed. Vitamin C is often in those little emergency packets or something like that, and it's heavily packed with sugar. And there's a lot of other problems, and it's sometimes not even real vitamin C. It's sometimes a crappy form. It doesn't have the necessary cofactors. You want a good vitamin C supplement with the cofactors because that actually helps your body to use vitamin C. If you take vitamin C without the necessary cofactors, what you'll simply do is deplete your body of those cofactors, because your body will sense that one part of vitamin C is in your body and it has to pull from stores of the cofactors to simply accommodate it. So you want a good quality vitamin C supplement, and this one is actually very powerful. It's up there with vitamin A. Vitamin C actually regulates the production of collagen. And whenever you take a collagen supplement, this is a huge side note for anybody who's like a real skin nerd or cosmetics person, I guess. Vitamin C with collagen enhances the absorption of collagen. And basically, anytime you're taking a collagen supplement, I highly recommend taking vitamin C and also lysine, because these will help your body to actually use the collagen efficiently. And as we know, collagen is the building blocks of your skin. So on top of that, Another thing you want to look into with a good vitamin C product is you want it to be devoid of sugars. Sugar and vitamin C compete for absorption in the body. And whenever you have a vitamin C supplement that's packed with sugar, because whoever made it is just trying to cash out and get a good profit, and they jammed it with sugar so it tastes good, they're unaware of the fact that it's simply going to compete with the vitamin C. Vitamin C can also lower your blood sugar because it competes with sugar. Okay? Taking vitamin C can lower that blood sugar. Shit. And basically, on top of that, that can play into that sort of low blood sugar state, that controlled glucose, where you aren't, creating an abundance of sugar that may play into acne formation. Because as I said before, acne can be produced from excess sugar. Sugar plays a role in the formation of certain blemishes. Okay? So, on top of that, vitamin C also enhances the absorption of iron. And if you are somebody who is anemic, okay, you're somebody who is low in iron, a lot of problems can come out from that, and I have a video on how basically you can't fix any problem in the body unless you fix anemia first. But think of iron as your ability to build and oxygenate blood. So if you don't have that ability, a lot of functions of the body are not going to be as efficient. And vitamin C helps your body to absorb iron at a rate, I can't recall exactly, but it's some ridiculous number, like a couple 100% more effectively. So vitamin C is drastic for increasing iron absorption, and this will help your body to actually oxygenate and build blood and get it to where it needs to go, and prevent, it will help clear out certain toxins instead of having them be excreted through the skin, things of that nature that essentially will help with preventing excess of crap coming out as blemishes. So that's a side note, but the bigger effects come to is collagen regulation, and essentially it's a very powerful nutrient that a lot of people don't have enough of in the right forms. Next and last one is iodine. So this one is very powerful. This is LUGOLS iodine solution. The brand is J-Crow's. LUGOLS just means that it is potassium iodide and the elemental iodine. So this is basically the two forms that are required to go to all tissues in your body. And essentially, it is far more efficient than simply getting kelp or any other iodine-rich food, typically seafood, sea vegetables, which are still a decent source nutritionally on a daily basis. However, this is a guaranteed amount of iodine. Now, iodine is a supplement where a lot of people associate it with thyroid. It is key, it is essential to build thyroid hormone. And a lot of people are afraid of taking iodine. This is because there's a myth that taking iodine will give you a goiter, which is basically like a swelling of the thyroid gland. But that actually comes from not enough iodine. And we haven't determined, there's been no scientific consensus on how much iodine we need per day. However, studies from Japan, observations from Japan, have shown that people can take up to 13 milligrams, or especially women when they're pregnant, up to 13 milligrams of iodine a day. And there's no complications with their births or anything like that. Essentially, this is kind of where we have the ceiling of, as long as you don't go past here, you're probably not going to encounter any problems. In general, most people are deficient in iodine and will benefit from getting more iodine. So the best way to do it is through LUGOLS iodine. But what actual tangible skin benefits will you get? I will get into that in 1 second because I want to add one more disclaimer here. Look into your blood work, and as long as you don't have some sort of outstanding thyroid problem, then iodine supplementation should be totally fine for you, and you will probably notice dramatic benefits on your life by taking it. Okay, I'm serious about that. This is a very powerful supplement. A lot of people tend to notice in terms of their skin that if they have some sort of seasonal dryness or seasonal flakiness in their skin, or dryness in the elbows, or dryness in the hands, or even in the face, that often goes away after a few weeks of iodine supplementation. And again, this is an essential mineral. When it comes to overall usage of iodine, every cell in the body has the ability to uptake iodine. Every cell in the body needs iodine in an appropriate amount. What that appropriate amount is, I can't tell you because we don't have a scientific consensus on it. However, what I can tell you is if you start including this in some way, shape, or form after you've done the appropriate research and make sure that I'm not legally liable for any problems you might have. Essentially, this can be powerful for your skin, and it's something that is essential for me in terms of my lifestyle and how I feel every day, but it also has some great benefits on skin health. So, the last, little side note here is, of course, collagen is a beneficial supplement to take, and it's going to provide your body with the raw materials to build better skin, maintain skin look and appearance, because after you hit 25, you stop producing about 50% of your collagen, or you produce at 50% lower amount. Okay, there's some exact number like that. Maybe I'll throw up the study. If I didn't throw it up, it's probably because I got the answer right here. So, collagen is of course beneficial. Everybody knows this. If you're watching this video and you're already interested in skin, this video is meant to give you value on stuff that you don't already know and how important each of these supplements are, because these are very critical and most people don't know how to discern what is more important than others. And in my opinion, these are some of the key factors that will produce the most tangible benefit in your skin immediately. So that is the video, and the last thing I'll say is, if you are still finding that skin problems persist, okay, in a serious way, it's not like you're just getting like a little pimple because you have long glorious hair. No, it's not just because of you sweat at the gym or something like that, or some reason that you can put your finger on. If you're still flaring up, it may be because you have some sort of allergy to foods, and this is very common. You'll notice it in key parts of your body because, well, that's like a sort of Asian face mapping technique I'm not going to get into. Basically, if you still find you have flare-ups, you may be allergic to something. For most people, it's some sort of wheat protein. It could be soy, which is highly inflammatory. There could be a high presence of soy in somebody's diet, which still leads to acne formation. This is also because it's estrogenic, and estrogenic compounds will absolutely increase acne, especially because they're inflammatory. But that's a topic for other videos that I've probably already made at this point, which you can watch. The main thing is it could be from some other allergen that you're still consuming. And again, my one-size-fits-all recommendation to fix that is ketogenic dieting, because simply it eliminates a lot of those foods that you may or may not be allergic to. And from there, you'll notice that you have a better foundation of skin clearness all the time. That is it for this video. Okay, if you liked it, like it, because that helps my video be seen by other people and helps me. That's all you have to do to help me here. Also, watch my other videos. Watch my other video on keto skin clearness. Watch my other videos on other diet nutrition tips, and send these videos to people, okay? And also join my ketone giveaway, which is described in the description. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Anthony Romano. Follow me on Instagram. Peace.